It's Judd Trump against Jackson Page. He's patching himself up.
Well, he's very sharp at the moment, isn't he? Maybe he's, as they say, he's so sharp he's cut himself.
That finger is on his mind, isn't it?
But he definitely is unsettled. And it's a little unfortunate, actually.
Something completely out of the blue that no one thought of has actually made a difference already. Judd Trump looking to profit here. Yeah, it's actually the 90th century at the venue this week. Well, already murmurings about where this black's going. Not in the pocket, but a great start from Trump.
Oh. Playing behind him's fine, but that's a pretty horrible snooker.
Foul, enemies. Foul.
Trump might be getting flashbacks to yesterday, of course. He fluked green and brown against Karen Wilson, but surely that is that now for this frame.
Jackson Page 2 in the frame.
It took some winning, but Jackson Page maybe now will settle into this match. Great brown. Well, what about the blue? Well, it's sort of explored every pocket there, hasn't it? But anyway, a dashing break. That's a typical Jackson Page kind of break. 72 from the Welshman.
One.
It's not been the sort of dazzling display of potting we may have been expecting with these two. It's been hard work, this frame in particular, but Trump doesn't care because he's won it. Well, just sheer willpower, I think, has won in this frame. As I say, just refused to leave the table. Judd Trump with a golden chance here to get this one.
If he bounces the cue ball off the cushion, he's coming down sort of the line of where the blue is. Doesn't want to end up stuck in behind that or anything, which he's avoided.
25.
Sure exactly which pocket he played it in. I'm guessing he did play on it in the middle. If so, it's a pretty good shot. And as Dave pointed out, he hasn't got to play position on the blue. Just pop the brown and be done with it.
In it goes.
29.
At times it's been hard fought. There are a couple of scrappy frames, but Judd Trump, such a great competitor, and since the interval he's pulled away. As the blue flies in, and he is going to be into his 8th final of the season. Now he shakes hands, so it is Judd Trump who reaches a 44th ranking final.
Well, Judd, we were expecting an attacking, sort of free-flowing game. It was far from that, really, wasn't it?
It was scrappier. I think it's hard because unless you're here, it's very humid today in the arena, which it hasn't been. Temperature's very hot, so the table just didn't play good. And yeah, it's the same for both players, but obviously I think at Jackson first semi-final, we probably would have been excited, and it was so tricky to play out there. And in the end, I probably just used my experience. I know we both, neither of us played well, but just had to be patient and just when you did miss easy balls, or there was quite a lot of distractions out there as well. There was, I think, one shot at 4-2, Jackson was on the black, and someone decided to yawn as loud as possible on his shot, and he ended up missing it. So just little things like that can change the game.
Jackson cut his finger at the start of the match, just a little thing, but turned out to be quite significant. It seemed to distract him. He was kind of a little bit caught up in the moment. It seemed like you smiled, but behind kind of those eyes, there was a sort of a match-hardened pro in there, whereas he, maybe the occasion just did get a little bit to him, it seemed.
Yeah, I mean, it was very unfortunate, and I think as you get older, obviously you try and use everything to your advantage, and yeah, I knew it was going to be a little bit distracting. As a snooker player, you want everything to be perfect, so anything like that is in the way of your cueing. It would be a little bit different, and the first couple of shots he struggled a little bit, so I think he never really got settled, and in the end he probably we both missed a lot of crucial balls, but his were just more at the sort of the end of the frame, I think.
See, in the other semi-final, 2 world-class players, Ding and Robertson. Do you feel like you've got plenty in the tank to get past those guys tomorrow?
I mean, it's difficult because I haven't really played that well all tournament, and it's been the same for a lot of tournaments this season. I just had to scrape my way through the tournament, and hopefully things click in the final. A few times they have, and a few times they haven't. So, not at my absolute best, but it's just through sheer determination and just willing myself over the line in every tournament, really, and is something that I've learnt to do over time.
We know you're obviously always very modest about your performances, but this season on paper, you've won plenty of events. You must reflect and see all sorts of positives from this campaign.
Yeah, it's been an incredible season, and as you say, it's important to remember that you are winning a lot of titles. I've been in a lot of finals, semi-finals, and so on. So it'd be nice to play well all the time, but I think when you're still in the tournament, you always have a chance to improve, and to be able to be sort of sat in the final now, waiting for 2 great players, possibly the chance to play Ding in what's been a fantastic tournament. Nice to be back here after 5 years, winning it last time. So it's good to still have a chance to defend my title.
And yeah, finally, how strange is it being defending champion, but when you've not? I think it was 4.5 years ago, isn't it, when you were stood here winning the tournament? So
yeah,
what's that like?
I think it always brings back good memories. I think a lot of the times when I've won once, I've seemed to go on and win multiple times at that venue. So there's a few venues that I struggle at and I've never won at, but the ones where I seem to have won once, I seem to be able to kick on and find something. So I think whenever you're a defending champion of an event, you have a different feeling about yourself. Even though it was a long time ago, it's still a nice feeling to come back.
All the best tomorrow.
Cheers. Thank you.